Hi guys, it's Liliana the Magnificent and welcome back to my main city, Dukes of Honey. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to approach daily specials during special events in Forge of Empires, specifically related to boosting your attack and defense bonus for your military. So I did make a previous video about how to approach the daily specials if you're thinking about Forge Point production. Now this one has to do with military. So let's delve right in. I am going to summarize a lot of this information, but I do go in depth in it in the Forge Point production video. First things first, you're going to want to save up your currency for events that are like the spring event or the Forge Bowl event where you travel across a distance, like this time it's a pond. In the Forge Bowl it was the field, in order to get these grand prizes. Now with each kind of jump that you do or turn that you take, you have a chance of getting a daily special. These daily specials change every 24 hours, and something to make note of is a lot of times you will see these daily specials twice. This doesn't happen all of the time, but it does quite often. So if you see it once, most likely that second time will be the last time that you see it. So the best thing to do is to save up that currency and then spend that currency on the daily special that you want the very most. In order to get that large amount of currency, it is very important that you work your way through the main and daily quest line as fast and efficient as possible so that you can have a number of currency in order to get the daily specials that you want. All right, so let's talk about some of these military buildings in general. First off, I am going to have a video specifically related to this spring event and also this bridge upgrade and which one I'll be going for and why and things like that. So I will cover that later, and also how to approach this kind of jumping. I will have a video on that, so hold tight if you can. But this one, there's one that I really want. So anyway, with the daily specials, we are going to pop over to the Spring Beta Wiki. So they normally put out a wiki for the Spring Beta, and then they also do one for the Spring event by itself. But the beta kind of shows you what rewards might be possible within the daily specials. So some of the ones that I say to go after, if you're looking at military and defense, actually, the first one is this Pagoda, but there's one specifically, and it is this Fire Pagoda. So the Fire Pagoda does give you 10% attack for your attacking army and 10% defense for your defending army. The attack bonus is the one why I went for it. So you do get 2 forge points less with this Fire Pagoda than if you were to go with, let me pop in, because I do have some from actually this event last year. So I could, and I might, go for another Fire Pagoda, just because that attack bonus is so nice. But there also is the Earth Pagoda, which gives you 2 extra forge points, and then there's the Water that gives you extra goods. So I would say for the kind of blueprint of it, which is 4x4, the military is where you want to really be at. So this one is great. Be mindful within the event that the Pagoda level 1 is separate than the upgrade kit. So you do need this level 1, and then you need the upgrade kit after. For the upgrade kit, normally what I would say is approach the upgrade kit, make sure you have enough just to get to what level you need it to be, but then be mindful that you are going to need enough to also pick up a level 1. So be mindful of that. Next is Watchfire Upgrades, and Watchfires by themselves are actually fantastic defense for your city, and they're only a 1x1, so it's very small and they're very good, and I have both of them just so you can see side by side in here. So the level 1 Watchfire does give you 4% defense for your defending army, but then it also, once you upgrade it, I know I've got one right here, it gives you 6% for a 1x1 space, which is fantastic. Next, if we go pop back over, there is a Tactician's Tower upgrade, and I do have both in my city. So this is a level 1. It gives you 2% attack for your defending army. And I guess I should clarify. Your defending army is the army that defends your city if a neighbor ever were to attack you. If it's for your attacking army, that's the army that you might use for guild expedition, guild battlegrounds, your continent map. Maybe you're the one fighting a neighbor, things like that. So that's your attacking army. But anyway, the upgrade of the Tacticians gives you 4% attack for your defending army. Then another great one is the Centennial Outpost. And I actually don't have any in my city right now, and I really should put them out, but I have them in my inventory, so that's helpful so you guys can see this. So it gives you 2% defense for your attacking army, and then if you use this upgrade kit, it gives you that 4% defense for your attacking army. So I really do need to get those out. I realized when I was about to make this that I had those from the last event and never actually put them out, which wasn't very helpful. Next, oops, we're going to talk about that. Next is the Rogue Hideout. I always suggest have one in your city, especially if you have a Traz, and that's this building right here. It gives you unattached units. And something that I just learned, which I think is fantastic, your military buildings, like my rogue right here, and I have my battle tank right here, do not need to be attached to a road in order for your Traz to produce unattached units. Oh, that was mind-blowing. So, fantastic, you guys. But absolutely, you only need one of each. You don't need to have multiple rogues. Try to get that Traz as fast as you can. But the rogue is important to have at least one of, and then if you can, also go for the Rogue Hideout Shrink Kit, so it makes it smaller. So normally it's a 2x3, and then it makes it a 2x2 if you go for the Rogue Hideout Shrink Kit. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about is this lovely Spring Cherry Garden Selection Kit. So in my city, let's see if we can zoom in. This is the kit right here. There are, and I think you can get some of just the buildings by themselves from your daily chests over here, and also from the antique dealer, but I wonder if I can, I don't even think I have any upgrades for it, because I haven't purchased any yet, and I'm going to be. I just want to see you guys. No, I don't. But for each set piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can also upgrade them to level 2. Now, within your actual pieces themselves, so let's type in like the Zen. Ooh, perfect. Yay! Oh, yes. That's what I wanted. I wanted the picture. You can see that you need each of the pieces, but in my actual inventory, I only have the pieces themselves. I'm actually missing a level 1 of this, which is fine. I've got apparently a level 2. Oh, no, that's in my city. Silly. But I would need another one of these in my inventory. Now, you get the pieces themselves from the antique dealer or from your daily chest, but you cannot get the upgrades from your daily chest. I think I've seen the upgrade kit in the antique dealer, but during this event, you can get this upgrade kit within the selection kit. It is an option. Or I think it might just even be a level 2, which is fantastic. But this, in general, gives you, I wonder if it shows you in here. No, it doesn't, but it'll show you here. So this piece here gives you 4% attack and then an extra 6% attack. That gives you forge points. This gives you defense. This gives you medals, and then this gives you some goods and things. But I wanted to show this because I've learned this from one of my friends, but there's also a visual for it. If you set up you can set up 4 sets of this actual Cherry Garden set, and if you set it up this way, you can get up to 80% attack bonus, 20 forge points, and 40 goods. So this is like a beast if your goal is to increase your attack. Granted, you do need 4 sets, and you do need all 5, but you arrange them exactly in this way in order to get it. If you arrange them in this way, you can see that you're repeating this one each of those times, and you're actually getting rid of one of them, and I should peek and see which one that is that you're actually getting rid of. So this one is the one you repeat twice. This is the one that you get rid of entirely, so you're forgoing any defense with it, but I guess if you really wanted defense, you could double up on that, but most of the time you just want your attack to be high, and you do forego, I think, 20 forge points setting it up via this way as well. So this is a fantastic visual for that, but this is great for attack. I think, let me peek in my city, I think that's everything that I wanted to cover for now. Yeah, so hopefully that was helpful in just how to approach this event with if your goal is to kind of beast up your attack and defense of your army, and both for your city but also for attacking everywhere else. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great day. Bye!